We've been getting a lot of questions about our viewers' psychological health, and our first question regarding this comes via Snapchat.
Hi, doctors. My name is Delise, and I've had sex dreams about an old boss of mine who I was not even attracted to. Is that normal?
Great question. I mean, we've all had funny, weird sex dreams, and you wake up and you're startled because you don't know what that's about. And the good news is it's not really about what you think it's about. So oftentimes sex dreams, like all dreams, are really symbolisms for other things and themes that are important in your life.
So I hope you're saying it's okay.
It's okay.
Good, I feel better about myself now.
Yes, your official seal of approval. But, you know, it's interesting because sometimes dreams really are random. You can chalk it up to just random neurons misfiring in your brain, but other times they do tell you things that might be important to look at. And so, for example, if you do have a sex dream about a boss or a coworker, it might be because you actually admire a trait or quality about them and kind of want to adopt a little bit of that yourself. Sometimes people say, wow, I've had a lot of sex dreams about me going on these escapades with multiple strangers and different people. And that might mean that your sexual needs aren't being fully met. So you might want to take a look at that and see what that's about. And other times you could dream about an ex. People get very perplexed when they dream about an ex. And does that mean I want to get back together with them? But it doesn't. You know, you've had so many memories with somebody that you used to date, and sometimes you just recall a fondness that you think about, and it kind of plays out in a physical way. Yes, Dr. Travis.
What if someone also talks during their dreams and they're married to Jim, and in their dream they're like, oh, Bob.
So should Jim get mad?
Do you just say, hey, you know,
Dr.
Judy said it's fine, honey. I'm not into Bob. I don't know why I just dreamt about hot, heavy sex with Bob, but she said it's normal.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't be disturbed by that?
That would be troubling, right? So hopefully you don't vocalize your dream, because that would be a very difficult one to explain away.
It would be.
Yeah, I mean, you want to keep some things to yourself.
Judy, I mean, we know that different patterns of sleep and the different patterns of sleep affect our dreams. We know that medications, things that you're taking, can affect our sleep. So I think they play a role. Certain things, if you take a melatonin, for example, gives me different dreams. They may trigger more sexual dreams.
Absolutely. People sometimes say that they have more vivid dreams because they're taking medication, or they do start to sleep talk a bit more. I sleep talk a lot in my dream, actually.
Really?
And my husband's, thankfully, I have never said the wrong name.
Bob?
I don't think, because he has not confronted me about that.
Forewarn him. If you talk in your sleep, maybe you should do full disclosure here and say, if I mention another name, it's don't take
it means nothing. It just means that I really like Bob's glasses.
Or something like that.
I don't.
Well, when it comes to dreams, are there any big red flags where you say, oh, if you kind of think about that a lot in your dreams, you should talk to somebody?
Well, definitely, I think if you have repeated dreams, sometimes people have the same type of dreams over and over again, and they're a little bit troubling. Sometimes it's an indicator that there's a past trauma that hasn't been resolved, and so if the dream content is a bit like that, sometimes people have had a traumatic accident and they keep dreaming of aspects of the accident over and over again. That's actually a sign of possibly some unresolved PTSD.
What if someone had a violent dream?
I have violent dreams all the time.
Really?
If I watched an action movie, then all of a sudden I'm like the heroine in the action movie. So it's a little different. It's more in my dreams that reflect something in reality.
If the daytime thoughts reflect that violence, or the daytime thoughts start to intrude, that's when maybe it's time to address some of these bizarre dreams. In the meantime, keep on dreaming about Bob all you want.
But don't tell the other person.
Yeah, don't.
Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
Because it means nothing.